Think we are live.
Yeah, we do.
Wait.
I mean, I think we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yep,
yeah,
we
it's
do. And we're live.
Hey.
You might have to turn up the rhythm bot. Yeah.
How's it going, everyone?
Yeah, we did. Of course we did.
We scheduled it. Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Of course we did.
Bro, you can never relax with the harm assists. This isn't why we're here. Okay, so
yeah. Don't do it. This time I got a script for this. Hello, my name is Pa. I make some contents for Arknights. And I'll be playing as Contractors. Yeah. Good question.
And with that, moving on to the next one. Cesith, introduce yourself. Yeah, that's me. Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Kaiser, and I'm gonna play the character Halbert in our fine campaign today. Yeah, very happy that all of you are here. We have a professional
guys,
greeting sequence for now.
Cesith is muted in the stream. Yep.
Oh, you haven't. Oh. Mm.
Why is there?
I assume what happened was that I assume you started OBS before you had a headset plugged in or something like that.
No, I don't get it.
That's
I made my entire introduction. So, hello, I am Cesith. I'm an Arknights content creator. I'm freaking 21 years old. My cat girl is beautiful. I love her. And I'm in the house right now. I live in a house at the moment. Yes, I'm inside the house. It's astonishing. That's astonishing, I know. And you should be able to hear me now if everything is working. Not, then I'm probably outside the house.
guys, it's amazing. Cesith went outside that door for 6 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes exactly. He just got in.
Yes.
He was fighting that door for a week straight.
It was
It's
like
actually madness, it's true.
Yeah, I just have to say something. So, when the stream ended, the first thing I had to do is, like, I had to set up a camp, right? Because I couldn't get in, right? That was really difficult. I didn't know how to light up a fire. And that was a struggle, guys. If you try lighting up a fire, it's really freaking hard. So what I did is I used my battery from the phone. I burned it, and that's how I got a fire. I tried to keep it alive for weeks, but I failed at the first day. And that's how I survived. I ate fish from the pond, and everything was not cool.
Someone asked in Russian in the chat where Polarisu is. Polarisu sadly cannot join us today because of some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Polarisu is sadly not here today. We just knew it today as well. It's hard for us. Now without semblance, I have no one to sim for, but I will somehow survive.
That's my job.
Mine as well.
Well, Dio, do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, yep. Hey, it's me, Dio, creator of the YouTube channel Dio's Opinions that I use often and consistently. I'll be playing the character known as Rock, Son of Rock. He's the best character, obviously. He's the strongest character. He could 1v1 the final boss right now, but he's just not because it'd be too boring.
The fucking Nightbot.
Yeah, YouTube won't allow us to show what would happen if Rock 1v1 the final boss.
So for the sake of everyone and the story, Rock will not be doing that immediately. He'll be playing along.
Oops.
I am waiting for my cue to introduce myself.
Okay, Skorak
Skorak,
in
how
the
are you?
left corner. Okay, introduce yourself.
The legendary dungeon master, creator of the project. The
The almighty Skorak.
the almighty drip master.
Hello. My name is Skorak. I am the dude that does the dungeoning and the dragoning in this house. This is not a house. In this place. I am the dungeon master. I will be trying to tell a good story today with the amazing players. I also have a YouTube channel called Skorak, which this project has kinda slowed a bit down, but don't worry, I'll be going back to it once everything is alright. But for now, we have some Dungeons and Dragons to play, don't you guys think?
Yes. But
Yes,
before that,
sir.
let me just say one thing to our Russian community. Ja is Rossi I govoriu na nem svobodno.
Хорошо. And with that, let's start.
How bad was it? Did you
Wow,
understand
Kaiser.
something?
I wow.
Yeah, Kaiser.
huh?
Wow.
I am so disappointed.
I am so,
Wow.
yeah. Kaiser, you're a disgrace.
Huh?
Skorak, did you mean Cesith?
He doesn't know Russian? Come, everyone here knows Russian, guys.
Wait,
I
did,
know a bit of it.
wait,
I'm-
did you say in
I'm
Russian
not
that you
that
don't
good,
know?
but I can. No, I said хорошо, which means like great or something like that.
What did I say?
It's literally just a few words which I know and I can read it, and it's whatever.
Impressive.
All right. But yeah, we will be starting this session, I think, unless anyone else wants to do or say something.
Doesn't seem like it. No one native language time. Sad.
I'm adding Nightbot to the chat.
Oh,
no.
that's dangerous.
Is that a threat? That sounded like a threat. All right. Well, hey, let's hope it doesn't misbehave today.
You just have to treat it well.
Does this mean semblance got dusted? No. She will just So the way we're gonna handle this is that she will do stuff outside of like the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Solo
That
mission
is
or
the
something.
plan. Yeah, and talking about solo mission, yours went well last time.
Mine. Oh,
Yours as a group.
Ah.
You went to search in the park and you found a fight breaking out between. Well, it wasn't really a fight. It was a bunch of mafiosos beating on a poor girl. You stepped in, fought them off. A couple of you went down because of a very cheeky sniper, which you guys managed to capture and surprisingly not murderize. So yeah, Spike is with you now, the Aussie sniper, with a kiwi on his shoulder, who's also a Liberi based on a kiwi. Don't think too much about it.
good.
You're not thinking about it? You're not, right? You good.
Yeah, no.
I did actually. I worried about that bird.
God damn.
But Helbert, I'm worried about it. But Helbert doesn't. He's not really the kinda
worrying
guy
type.
to
I mean-
think about it.
Skorak, you summarized now the entire session last week, right?
Yeah.
So what happened to Man?
To whom?
Manticore
who?
Man.
Oh,
Didn't he deserve a spot in the freaking
almost
summary?
forgot
I'm
that.
disappointed. Yeah, you just
So,
didn't like him, I know.
Jefferson, which everyone knows as Jeff now, is the Manticore man that the party met at session fucking 0. They let him live, and I'm pretty sure fucking Kadze qualifies as a yandere now. She literally murdered a bunch of his friends and then let him live.
Yeah. Also, for the people that haven't seen it yet, this person that you don't know on the left side, second left, that is a rock.
That is a rock.
That
yes.
is a rock. Good.
All right.
Anyone, any questions before we start to the last session? So everyone is ready and knows what's happening.
As everyone knows the shit right now. Everyone knows their.
I have a small question, I guess, because the last session ended with us walking off while the outro music was playing and the credits were rolling, and we were going to a food store to like kind of refresh after nearly getting killed.
Mm-hmm.
Did we like? Is this the point where we will start again, or are we going to skip to us being at the HQ?
That's up to you guys. Also, talking about you walking off, another important thing. You guys met the adjudicator.
Yeah.
Bird, the adjudicator, who wasn't nearly as scary of a guy as most people would probably believe from like the elite, police force of the city.
Yeah, thankfully, because that would have been the end for us.
But yeah, sure, you guys can choose if you want to skip the food and go straight back to Eden HQ, or if you want to go just for some shawarma or some shit.
I would have said this...
I think...
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
You.
No, please.
Okay,
go ahead.
So I would have said we're just gonna skip the eating because it would be weird because Semblance is anyway, they're gone. So I would have...
Yeah, true. Semblance would have been quiet towards, during all of that.
So I would have said, like, it's better if we just skip that, and we're, at the HQ or something.
Alright, so, yeah, you guys trek back around the park, I'm guessing. You don't go back through it. And you probably stick to some more well-trotted streets as rain starts to fall, and, well, seems you guys won't be doing much outdoors now. Yeah, get back, go to the slums. Well, not exactly the slums. The Eden is built somewhere between the slums and the marketing district. It's still technically inside the marketing district, but So yeah, go back to the building, and the broken down neon sign stares at you. Yeah, it was already not really that well kept, but after the last raid and with the number Ox did on the underground, yeah, like you can see the second it just has fallen down. Funnily enough, it's still flickering.
It's nice to see that some things never change.
Yup. Well, yeah, you go in and, yeah, as you'd expect, you see Asia is speaking with Mem. She seems to, like, kind of be drawing something on a paper right now, and he's kind of, like, nodding. And, yeah, seem to be, like, very general exchange of information. And you all go in, and, yeah, they turn to acknowledge you.
My chance to get rid of her. Now, the only...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's my chance.
Oh, shit. Semblance isn't here. Oh, no. Wait, down the moral compass of our party.
My
Wait
chance.
a minute.
Yeah, let's just say Semblance got food poisoning from the Corinian gyros and had to go to the bathroom, and we are here handling the talking.
Yeah, that's good.
So-
Curse only be eaten in Greek, otherwise it's not
Semblance
healthy.
actually got... Like, Semblance actually got somewhat hurt on the last fight. And it was more of like a devious injury. Like, you guys got fucked up, but like, she probably like broke something, you know? So she has to actually take some time to like recover.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, so someone just kind of like waves you guys off, goes back to the dorms, and yeah, you guys are there. Azure, Mem, and Spike following behind you.
Well, Sloth, have you been useful for once?
Oh, god damn it. Yes, big, tall, and armory I have. kind of like shows you the paper, and you see certain like there are some marks across the city. It's actually a map of Corinia, like a top-down like blueprint-like map. And you see in certain like houses, he's kind of like, like put some X's on them, and it's like, so turns out the little stunt you pulled with the warehouse was, well, indicative of what was happening. So, as it turns out, there are more warehouses around the city, and, paid a visit to one or two of them, caught up with Tony, and, beat the shit out of him. And yeah, no, they're doing very similar things. I didn't find anyone else like, me in there, but...
That's a good thing.
You are going to have to... Who is Tony?
Oh, Tony, I mean, he was one of the gangsters from Sun's gang. I mean, we used to work together. I was a member of the gang.
I am unconvinced of this.
Why?
If you are a gang, you are too slow, as it were, sometimes. Like, if you are a gang member, then what if they ask you to, like, move boxes or do gang thing, then what do you do? Like, slowly move from point A to point B? I do not... I cannot see it.
Hey, look, my kind has been slow since the dawn of time. We've figured out some tricks. And besides, how slow do I look to you now? Like, I don't know if you were there, but I literally caught a crossbow bolt from out of the air. It's obviously not an issue for me.
Yes. That is why it is... I said I am unconvinced, but it is like in the middle. I'm not saying that you were not in a gang. I'm saying that it is... Do not take this the wrong way. It is impressive that you are in a gang. Maybe that is belittling. And like Rock, like, thanks. maybe that's worse.
I mean, hey, thank you, I guess.
How do you even manage to be that fast? You said yourself, sloths are usually not known for that.
And why would I tell you my weaknesses?
So that I know what I have to do if I want to get rid of you.
I agree.
Oh, no.
Don't keep secrets from us.
We're murder hobos.
Slow down.
We're murder of, thank God, Contractors, the moral compass.
I mean, thanks to us, you wouldn't be even alive. So the least you can do is tell us.
The thing is, I don't even know why I am antagonizing her so much, but I... Kind of fun.
Because no one defends her today.
Hey, look. At this point, if I wanted, you would have also been dead. So, maybe a little bit more gratitude would go a long way.
Not from me.
Well, anyhow, and Helbert turns to Mem. It appears that we have found the headquarters of the Trifecta gang while we were out on our little field trip.
Well, have you now? Interesting. Can you divulge this information? As he, like, tilts his head slightly.
The thing is, the Firestreak girl that we saved last time, she gave Semblance a piece of paper where it was written down. Has Semblance taken the piece of paper with her, or do we, like...
Sure, Semblance passed the piece of paper to you guys, don't worry.
Okay.
We're not gonna...
Good.
So, I'm gonna hand the piece of paper to Mem, and while that, I'm saying... The leader disguises his HQ as a clothing.
Huh, okay. I mean, I'll be honest, Triple Dawn Industries has been quite the boon in this city's industry. It seems kind of elaborate to be a front, don't you think? I mean, Sun runs this and actually makes clothes and sells them.
You suggest an indirect approach, or luring them out? By now you might have noticed that I'm not really a strategist.
I'm suggesting that it might not actually be their HQ.
Oh. Okay. But what's next? We have to do something. And even if it would be a trap or something, it's still just at the moment we don't have a lot of hints.
No, wait. I have heard of these weird things that you people have.
Of course.
God, no. I have learned of these doors. I know doors now. No,
Yeah.
it is not doors.
Or invincible.
I am. They are like little containers, and then you put them in a place, and then they, boom. What are they called?
TNT,
You want to
maybe?
blow the building up?
Yes, that one. Those words.
I actually had another idea in mind. And he slides, like, basically, it's an envelope that seems to have an official, like, seal in it, which has 3 streaks. One the top and the 2 other going diagonally down. And they all kind of seem like, if you look close, they kind of seem like sun rays. And he kind of slides it towards all of you, but particularly towards Katze.
Okay, and what do you want me to do with it?
Well, first of all, opening it would be a good course of action.
Okay, if you want me to do so.
It's a bomb.
Okay, I'm opening it, and yes.
You are formally invited to the Grand Spring Fashion Award show.
Is this a wait, what is it called? Fashion show? Or what is it?
Indeed it is.
Oh.
Hosted by one and only. Kind of taps at the, 3-stripe dawn logo. No, wait, that's how I named them, right? Fuck, I need to look at my notes.
Triple Dawn Industry.
Triple Dawn. Yeah, Triple Dawn.
Yeah. I made notes as well.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
Well, honestly, I am absolutely up for a fashion show. Not gonna lie.
It seems like the perfect opportunity to strike for us. Think about it.
I'm
the
gonna
person
distract
we
them.
are after is holding a show in their headquarters. What better way to have their security down?
I freaking love it.
It's in 1 week, though, and as I said, the building might not be it.
Okay.
I think that if we're gonna plan an infiltration, this is what we should do. Planning. Be as ready as we can.
That's...
Well, thank God the greatest planners of our company are right here. By the way, we might have a new asset that might be helpful with actually striking. And Halbert points at Spike. And we have a new employee. His payment will be 2 goats and a cow once his services are delivered.
Left hand Spike from Iberia. What brings you in these parts? Well, violence mostly. I see. Violence was never a thing you shied away from. How did you find this man? He kinda looks at all of you inquisitively.
Pretty much the same way like we found the sloth over
He
there.
shot us.
Yeah.
So it would seem.
How did you find the person that you brought into our headquarters? He shot us.
It's kind of the usual way. Someone attacks us, we attack them back, and then they
I will.
get recruited.
I will assure you, Mr. Halbert, it is highly unusual. But I have come to somewhat expect this sort of behavior from you, so I suppose we can go to the back room and discuss business, Mr. Spike. Aye. kind of like looks at all of you. Well, kind of like takes out the kiwi, places it on one of the couches. Keep a lookout, right? And he walks back.
And while walking, I say to Mem, don't increase his payment too much from what we discussed earlier. I broke his fingers, so he kind of lost a lot of worth. At least a
He
little.
kind of like, as he's walking and Memi's walking by forward, and like, Spike walks behind him. He goes to flip you the middle finger, but it's broken.
Rock remembers the slight during the last session. Like Rock was like fine, he's chilling. He's not even pissed at Mem right now because he forgot to be pissed at Mem. And then Calvin Halberd reminds him of Spike and him being an asshole, and it looks like he frowns. Fucker thinks goat is Joe. How dare he? Goat feed family for years, possibly. Breed goat, make more goat, feed family. I do not understand. Fucking make slight of goat.
But yeah, he goes back and now it's just you guys and Azure, who promptly like takes the envelope and starts reading it.
You know how
Huh.
to read?
Wait, you can actually do something?
All right.
I hate this guy.
Look, guys, just because Semblance likes me more than you is no reason to get jealous now, right? Kind of like just continues reading.
That's the only thing that makes you special. Nothing else.
Halberd
Oh,
blushes.
how about the thing I could? How about the fact I could bash your face in if I wanted to?
That is not special. Rock crosses his arms and just look. It's not like a mean look, but just looks at Katse, like appraises the situation, nods. Yeah, no, not.
We are such
I was
big
really just
cats.
like stands next to like Rock and just said, Rock, you better stay out of this.
No, I do not hate Slothgirl as much as these two. I am just stating fact. She is not only one that could beat up Catgirl. Catgirl is she is fragile. She is like glass.
That's true.
Actually,
Everything that touches me, it's game over for me. But, I mean, anyone can do that. It doesn't matter who it is. So, see, she's nothing special. She's not dealing more damage than anyone else to me.
Well, there might be one thing you are good at, and she kind of like she motions at the invitation.
And what
I'm
is it?
guessing if we have to go in undercover, you are the closest thing we have to a model.
Oh, ho, ho. I think okay. You're normally wrong, but you got a point there. Okay, I'm happy with that.
Don't get off just because Jeff liked you.
I mean, any man likes me, and some females
Jeff?
as well. But
that is not entirely.
I mean, do you consider yourself as a male?
No, I mean, you are fine. But your tail is very thin, and at least half of the people from where I come from would definitely hate you.
But are they humans? I mean, do you want to tell me now that size matters?
Yes.
Do you really think that?
Well, I am a very open-minded person, but I am. You said every man, and I can tell you right now that there are many men in the jungles where I come from that would hate you.
Yeah, I mean, I have to admit, I was talking about like humans, admittedly. So
I
yes,
hmm.
I'm
Yes,
sorry,
of
I
course.
meant humans. And normally for humans, size doesn't matter for the good humans.
Technically, Argosari are also humans.
Yeah, yes, they are.
Just saying.
Okay, maybe. The good-looking men love me.
While everyone is like kind of discussing, can I use time to like kind of get a close TV?
Well, did Kaiser
lagging a
like
little bit.
robot? Okay, I was wondering. Yeah, it's like your connection to Discord, like Fritzy or something.
So am I normal again?
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
yes.
God. Yeah, I'm sorry. So what I was asking was whether I could, like, while those guys are talking, kind of like inspect the Kiwi a little bit and see whether there's something off about him. Because Herbert is interested in the fact that Spike is so interested. No, that the Kiwi is so important to Spike.
Can you just like slide next to like Halbert and ask like, "Yo, Halbert, you think this kiwi is edible?"
Probably edible, but honestly, there isn't that much meat on it, so isn't really worth the trouble. But
Yeah, probably not.
can I actually like investigate the bird a little bit, or is it?
Sure. You go close and you see it kind of reacts like a kiwi would. It kind of like, looks at you, tilts its head. Once you go a bit too close, backs up.
Halbert is like, huh. In fact, it's a bird.
What?
It is, in fact, a bird.
Wow. Thank you for this amazing analysis. I really, really appreciate that.
Fam, I have a 0 intelligence modifier. Like, what do you want me to say? I'm not a biologist.
I mean, if you do actually want to, like, give a closer look, you can roll me perception.
Oh, why not? Actually, why not? If we're already
Yeah.
here.
Oh.
That is in fact a 7, and your previous assessment was right. It is a bird.
Nice.
Hold on. Let me try. Oh, okay.
All right. It's
the
a
next
kiwi bird.
Exactly.
Such incredible information.
Yup.
I mean, I have to.
Okay.
I like birds. I love to eat them. They're cool. So, do we have a good dinner today?
I think we are supposed to be discussing plan for murderize a building, not dinner. But
I mean, the plan is I have to look good, and I'm already doing that pretty well.
yes, but what of everyone that is not going on fashion show? Like Rock clearly does not understand what the hell those words mean.
I mean, you could try it. I mean, ladies' night is also a thing. Have some confidence in you.
Yeah, I mean, look, it will be kind of hard to have one model and like 6 chaperones, so I'm pretty sure we need another one.
That is my point.
But I'm pretty sure that the best mod has to offer have.
Oh,
Oh,
You're
Kaiser.
robotic again.
Go to the bathroom. Bathroom has always good Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I think he actually disconnected this time.
He died.
Yeah. No, I think yeah.
Fuck.
So, good.
So Halbert just like gets smited out of existence.
I like imagine like Halbert's just like glitching there. He's just like
Wow, that was.
Yeah,
Oh.
Halbert was just.
yeah.
Oh shit, you're back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Halbert was just deeply in his thoughts, thinking about the kiwi he just saw. But then he turns to the rest of the group and is like, but I'm pretty sure that the best supermodels Courier has to offer have personal bodyguards, don't they?
That is true.
Yeah, but as I said, we don't want to raise suspicion. We may actually have to do this smartly.
I mean, also the
What
thing
if
is,
we enter as 2 teams? One with a model, a bodyguard, and a stylist.
who's gonna be the stylist?
That's a good question.
I think I
No.
know the answer.
You see-
Halbert looks at Kilkaida.
No.
I mean, he does look like
You're
a.
stylist.
You look like a stylist, indeed. So, how much experience do you have with styling girls?
How about none?
None. Can I be your first one then?
I guess.
Well, and
It'll
then,
be bad though.
then that's decided. But we have one problem. We have two teams. So Halbert and the Sleuth Girl. We might as well. Is this gonna work out?
I mean,
I could. The only one of these three roles that you have given me that I know what means is bodyguard. So I suggest I be that. And if there are two teams and one is cat girl and one is sloth girl, then I assume that I should be bodyguard for sloth girl because I am one of the only people in this room that does not hate her.
you see, kind of like Adrian kind of looks and is like, "That's nice to say, but pff, I couldn't be a model." And you see, she like takes the arm, rips off the mechanical arm, and like you see like the stump of it. It's like, "See, I cannot." Puts it back in.
This
I
means
disagree with you,
this
Zed,
display.
but-
This display means nothing.
Well, it means to the posh assholes that are gonna be there. I'm just gonna be the stylist. I think that the second model could be your dragon friend. I mean, this is happening in a week or so, she's gonna have time to recover.
Hmm. Well, in that case, and Rock walks over to Kaiser, who is standing next to Wisto, and pats him on the shoulder a couple times. I will allow the bodyguard of Dragon Girl to be this one. And Rock looks knowingly now resign.
Yeah, Helbert's face doesn't change, but in his head he is screaming like a fangirl.
Well then, it is you and me, Catgirl, then.
Okay. I mean, all you have to do is look strong, and you're doing pretty much a pretty good job already.
It is impossible for Rock to look weak.
I think I can't say anything against that.
But yeah, okay, so just at an out of character level, at a meta level, so once the show has happened, so for the infiltration plan, because that's gonna be a big thing you guys are gonna be building towards the infiltration plan, so thus far the idea is to enter with two teams that are pretending to have models. One team is Katze as the model, Rock as the bodyguard, and Kalkaidra as the stylist. The other team is Semblance as the model, Halbert as the bodyguard, and Azure as a stylist.
Yep.
I think
Nice.
Halbert should be the model.
Well, that's something that Semblance and Halbert can fight over when Semblance.
Yeah. they can definitely think over that.
I think Halbert would look good in a dress, in my opinion.
I mean, it's not a purely female. He could go in with a suit.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think, like on speaking as a lore guy, I don't think the upper class of Corinna would appreciate an infected devil walking in there as a model.
That's an
Yeah,
argument.
unless you're in a really avant-garde crowd.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys figured that out, but you see Azure kind of scratches her chin and is like, I mean, it does kind of seem like we're counting our eggs before they hatch, though. We need more info on how everything is going to be run, right? We need infiltration zones for everyone, seeing where they would go once everyone else is pretending like they're participating. We need entrances, exits. I'm guessing Spike would probably just take aim in another building. And we need more info. We need to see if this is actually the HQ.
So Rock blinks and shakes his head like you've just said something extremely stupid. But then he pauses. And he nods slowly. You are right on everything you have said beyond that first sentence. Of course you count eggs before they hatch. Of course. What? Why would you not do that? You need to take inventory for what? Like he's actually just like he's lost his mind, but then he stops himself. No, it must be city folk thing. Everything else you said, perfect. We need more information. I agree.
I agree with everything you said besides the metaphor. It's a stupid metaphor.
But yeah, where do we get the informations from, guys? I only know one person that we can get informations from, but where else?
Where the last time we went out to get information, we ended up rescuing a random cat girl and killing a bunch of people. So maybe we should take a different approach to the last time.
So Azure kind of like thinks and is like, well, I mean, from what I heard in your comms, you may have a few leads. Remember, we don't only need to figure out who or where. It would also be useful to figure out why and what. Come on, doesn't this seem a little bit sketchy to you? I mean, I was an admittedly pretty useless member of the gang one day, and the rest I wake up in a tube with a robotic arm and hyperspeed. And they're doing that everywhere.
That does seem like an on-average Tuesday.
Don't make that an average week, my friend. But yeah, I think there are a few places that you could get information from. You said you met a scrapper, right?
Indeed we have.
Do you think you could get back in contact with her?
We definitely could. We know where she has her place. Where's the scrap? What was
I remember
scrap boys, right?
Cat Girl has thing called phone. I think they exchanged phone numbers. I've heard these terms a couple of times now.
Oh, no. She didn't give anyone else her phone number, but she did pass you a slip of paper that you never actually looked at.
Yeah, right. She gave Rock a paper.
Oh.
Oh, well, I thought that. Oh, okay. I didn't
Okay,
mind.
Rock, do you know how to open a paper?
Of course,
Do you
know
not
how to
want to
open.
fold that piece of paper?
So Rock reaches into his pocket very carefully. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. We're gonna play a game. Let me open my sheet real quick. So Rock has lizard hands and giant claws. So let me roll a dex. Let me roll a.
Roll me a
Let me
sleight of
strength or
hand.
dex. Okay, sleight of hand. All right, I was gonna let me roll something so that I don't.
Holy
wow.
shit!
Luck on for paper.
He does not only open it, he folds it into an origami swan and
Yeah, you guys see that, like, he takes it out, and, like, he actually uses the claw to his advantage to slip between the paper and open it with, like, only using the thumb, basically. You know? He, like, opened it using, like, 3 fingers to keep the fucking paper, and the thumb to, like, open it. It's, like, the most proficient letter opening you've ever seen.
Nice.
That shit's downright impressive.
I do think Rock does not know how to open paper. What you think? You think paper beats Rock? Come on.
But yeah, you open it and sure enough, it seems to be a series of numbers that you have no idea what they mean. And for that natural 20, a little heart in the bottom.
Out of
So-
character? That's cute.
So Rock like reads this over. I do not understand any of. Here, and he passes the paper over to Katza.
3, 5, 1, 1, 7, 1. Just reads out just a bunch of numbers.
But yeah.
Okay, so you give it to Katze? Yeah, Katze, seems Flamestrike just gave Rock her phone number. You know very well what that means.
Yes, a competitor. But yes, I'm typing in the number and Cesith
Wait. Are you typing it into the phone which you
Yes.
took from the mafia guy?
Yes.
Which is probably under surveillance by the rest of the mafia?
Who cares? The only thing that can happen is that we meet Manticore Man again. That's not a bad thing.
You know what?
But yeah,
She actually has a good point.
I am gonna go ahead and save the number and the contact is saved as a competitor, bitch. And we're gonna go and try to message her.
How is she a competitor?
How is she a competitor?
The
She gave her number to Rock. That has nothing to do with whatever is going on with you and Jeff.
Yeah,
Like,
I know, but I still like... I like a lot of people. And I want a lot of people. So, I can't... I just want to own men, okay? I want to own men. And I want to own many men. I want to build up my harem here, okay? And it's really hard if I have a competitor, right?
Do you count Semblance as competitive?
She's manlier than most men.
Hmm.
Yes.
I was about to say, because if you were a competitor, where we come from, you get into side of ring and you beat each other up until there is one competitor. I was going to suggest that, but since she is not a real competitor, then continue.
Okay. But, now, I think it's time that we make now progress, and I'm gonna freaking call her. It's probably better if I don't pick up the phone, so I hand the phone over to Halbert.
Okay. Then I'm gonna wait for the connection to establish.
You see connection established, and you immediately hear like wind, like really strong wind in the call, and you can hear like some boards creaking in the background, and some sort of like you can feel like whoever it is on the move, and it's a really like intense and difficult process. You see, yeah, Courier Flamestrike here. Who's calling?
It is Eden Logistics. Do you remember us?
Oh yeah, you guys. Sorry, I'm in a delivery right now. How's it? Yeah.
Well, if you could find the time, it would be amazing to talk to you. We might be in the need of an exchange of informations.
Can we hear
sorry,
her, by the way?
Remind me again? If he puts it on the megaphone.
Is the megaphone?
Have I? Oh yes, I have. Why not?
Okay. Oh, she's having live sex.
A fam hamster. So, what did you say?
Okay. So you put it on the megaphone?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, so you're gonna hear her like, alright, where are you guys located exactly?
At our company HQ, but we can meet anywhere.
Okay, no, wait a little bit, and in 3, 2, here's your package! Just throw something. Run! And you see a pair of feet in the front of your store, in front of Eden, and you see her just crouching in front of the entrance. She literally jumped from the roof. Whew. You see it takes a few short hops, kind of like, getting like kind of winding down after that run. Oh man, I love free running. And she kind of just turns around. Yeah, how's it going, guys? And she just opens the door, closes the phone. Yeah, I mean, Flamestrike is here.
Well, it's nice to work with professionals from time to time. We need information on something very specific.
Alright, kind of like, you see she kind of like looks around. Well, I am a bit dirty from all of that. You see, like, a bit of dirt, a bit of, like, dust, and it's like, where can I sit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, I actually don't know. Like, there's
Yeah,
probably
same.
a bar with a whole bunch of whatchamacallits, if the thing is that believed, correct?
Yeah, there is a bar, sure. Fuck it, since we're using the bar as a thing, yeah, there is a bar on the, like, right side of the
there's a bar?
reception. Yeah, there's a bar.
I just assumed
It's
Kokaido
very
lived in
barren, by the way. It is barren. It's not like, it doesn't have, like, a lot of stuff in there. It's a bar area.
so
It doesn't have drinks.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Would Kokaido work at a company that didn't have a bar?
Probably not.
But yeah, sure. She kind of like sits there and leans back, and yeah, seems kind of, last time you saw her, she was very much like, afraid, and like she was like in a very bad situation. But now you see her in her element, like slightly like, breathing in, out, getting like to wind down, and yeah, she seems definitely more confident, more like you can understand that, yeah, this is a very competent person, no matter like that was just a bad situation we caught her in last time.
By the way, can I get my phone back in case Medical Man calls me?
Yeah, so
Oh yeah.
I want my phone.
So let's just assume that in the moment that where Flamestreak arrived, I just handed the phone back to you.
All right. But
It is good that you are doing better and not getting punched in the face multiple times by 2 mercenaries.
Yeah, no, I'm rather happy about that too, thank you.
Before we actually go ahead and ask you what we summoned you here for, last time when we met you and you were getting beaten to a pulp, the
Mhm.
mafiosos mentioned that you had business with them. Can you maybe elaborate a little bit on that? As a kind of favor for what happened last time?
You know what? Sure, fair enough. I'll be honest, it shouldn't have been anything too important. It was just a delivery. Though it seems that there was some sort of change of plans. The boss said they didn't pay up, so I had to take back the package, and they didn't like that, and we saw the result of that. So, if I had to say, probably just a botched contract, which is weird since, the Sun Dude and the Trifactor gang usually always paid their debts. It was a reason why we had so much dealings with them.
So you have a lot to do with the Trifecta gang and Sun, you say? Like the scrappers?
I mean, yeah. Like, sure, guy wasn't exactly legal, but if we're honest here, he was close to being the lifeblood of the fucking city. I mean, he basically managed the entire underworld from the tunnels of the city to the scrapyard. It was some sort of balance, I guess, between the infected and non-infected. He was somewhere in between. If he starts going crazy on us, then fuck, this city might be in for quite a bad time.
As far as we know, he also manages overworld businesses, including clothing. That's correct, right?
Oh, yeah, right. Well, yeah, we've made quite a few deliveries on his HQ over there, but I mean, I'm not asking any questions, Fashion designer. A lot of different gangs have a lot of different fronts.
Okay.
I guess maybe he's just more involved with his.
Would you be able, from what you have seen, to describe the HQ to us with as many details as possible?
Never went past the reception, but I mean, you should be able to see it on the outside. It's giant skyscraper building that's, seems way too rich for the area it's built in. But yeah, no, big glass, probably built by some big name pompous ass over in, I don't know, Victoria or Columbia somewhere. Professionally designed. It's I don't know, they hold fucking fashion contests every now and then, but nothing I would be too interested in.
That sounds like the right place to me.
So Herbert kind of takes a step back and looks like at the rest of the crew to see whether anyone has any more questions for Firestreak.
Kalkaiji just waits for the other to finish their question.
Well,
You say you are a messenger, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, messenger is too fancy a term. You guys are messengers. I'm a courier. It's like a shittier step-down version.
Very respected job where I come. Well, respected in my eyes at the very least. Messages are very important in a world where communication could save lives.
Huh. Is that why you took a bullet for me? Sorry about that, by the way.
I did not take a bullet from you because of your job. I took a bullet from you because I thought the odds were unfair. Now, granted, for you to better understand why you should probably not thank me, if they had you in an arena and it was a one-on-one, I would not have stepped in to save you. The fact that they had you pinned up 1 versus 6 with a sniper on the roof was what pissed me off. According to them, you had wronged them. I did not pity you, I just thought the odds were unfair. But, unfortunately, Jeff, And like he fucking looks pissed off slightly and looks over towards Cat.
Hmm?
Was too angry to understand my word. It did not need to escalate to people dying last night.
You nearly killed Chef? Or someone.
That was me.
How about nearly killed Chef? It was not a surprise that he was after that mad. Before that, maybe someone else tried to kill him, you know? And then he was mad at someone. So he had to find someone that he doesn't like. Everyone needs to learn or to have someone they can punch. That's important.
Well, I mean, you know, you are just saying that with me in the room, right? You see, Parsec just kind of like looks at you.
I mean, they
I was the
don't,
one that were punching.
they don't know if you
miss.
like getting punched or not. Maybe did they ask you if you like getting punched?
Cat girl,
Yes.
I did not say this back then because to each their own, but you need to find better taste than
Wait, you cut off taste in what?
men.
Man.
Men. Oh, taste in men. I mean, you just only look at appearance and what they do. It also matters what they lived through.
I do not look at appearance at all. In fact, appearance means very little to me. What I care about is the heart, and Jeff's heart is full of anger and hatred. He was so blinded by it that he went 6-on-1 against a courier.
Maybe someone killed his puppy?
Even killing someone's puppy does not excuse you of such things.
I think it does.
Who is blinded by appearances now, Catgirl?
Puppy getting killed. A puppy getting killed has nothing to do with appearance. Absolutely nothing. But this magical tape makes him look pretty cool. Admittedly.
Alright then, you guys are weird. Capital W, holy shit. And she kind of like takes one glass from the like bar with something in it and just downs it immediately. Woo!
I hope that wasn't poison. Well, yeah, and Helbert is gonna be like, anyhow, thank you for your help, little cat.
Yeah, I mean, don't mention it. Same here. Maybe if you guys go over to the scrapyard, the big man can tell you something, but...
The scrapyard, you say?
Yeah, that's kind of where all the scrappers are from. Scrapyard. Weird names for a weird city.
Was it mentioned earlier? I'm sorry.
No, it's
I
the
think it
first. Yeah, like it was mentioned, but she didn't explain it. You know.
Ah, okay, good. Does Asia have something to do to that whole thing? To say?
I mean, Asia has lived in this city way longer than you guys. He seems to know most of the things that Flamestrike is saying. So yeah, it's mostly just you guys just like talking to her.
So, we have now more information. What do we do now? What do we do next? What's the plan? We have still an entire week for planning and everything. What is our goal?
Well, we... first of all, thank you, little cat, again, for being here. I don't think we have any more questions, so... feel free to continue.
Whew, I mean, hey, little breaks now and then definitely do good on your legs. And she kind of like gets up, like, you know, does a bit of stretches, you know, brings her like knees really far up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like looks a bit. Huh?
I do have a question. Can I talk to you privately?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Where do you wanna go?
How about back there? Voice, back behind the reception, like behind.
Sure. Yeah, she follows you at the reception. So you guys are left alone in the bar, and Kalkaidra goes with Flamestrike in the reception. Yeah, what do you want to say to her?
Wait, me?
Yeah, Yeah, what do you want to say to her?
Say, you have lived in the city for a while, right?
Uh-huh. And looking at your mug, you have too.
Can you like tell me like the history for like the trifecta again?
Well, I mean, ain't exactly my area of expertise, but I think in the beginning, like, Sun made it with a couple friends of his? You know, trifactor. There were 3 leaders. From what I understand, I think we... Okay, there was... Okay, so Sun... Fuck, they had nicknames. It's at the tip of my tongue. I don't remember.
I see. He still remembers it. Thank you. That's all I needed.
Oh wait, no, I think I remember. It was... Sun was always Sun. There was Horns, and then there was... Halo. And she kind of like looks at you for a bit.
Yeah,
Why
probably.
did you
Right.
ask me this?
Yeah, I was just wondering. It's better to know the history of your enemy, right? Before striking them.
Yeah, I suppose you're correct. She definitely seems like a bit suspicious, a bit confused, but she goes with it. And she goes, "All right, I'll get going now. Okay, say hi to your friends." And does Rock even have a phone?
No, honestly, no. I don't
No,
think so.
not gonna lie. I imagine he'd be a way more romantic dude when he took a bullet for me. But, you know, Well,
the lore,
Good
I
luck
love
with
it, the
everything you're doing.
backstory.
Good luck with everything you'll be doing. And she kind of just raises her hands in a more nonchalant way, turns around, and you see, she starts jogging out of the door. Door's open. Runs out, goes to the left, wall runs up on the building on the left, jumps, and grabs on the roof of the building across. Gets up, continues out. She's out.
Well, that was a net 20 athletics check. Something
Hey, she's good at
interesting.
what she does.
Something interesting, by the way, to the viewers. We don't know each other's backstory like at all, apart from the stuff that's actually been revealed on the stream, and a few things that we kind of like assume about each other. So you are exactly as blind as we are.
So yeah, she's out. And you guys heard that. You guys heard her, like, you know, just running out. So you probably, like, you're like, okay, you know, everything that needed to be said was said.
Has Hydra already returned to the rest of us?
Yeah.
What's up with
yeah.
Hydra? Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
walks back into the bar.
Well, so we know where we have to go, and we kind of know that we want to enter as models. So is the only things that we really need is where to strike exactly in order to make it hurt for them, and how we get out. One thing is easier to plan out than the other thing.
I mean, even though we do good planning, one important thing is also we need to prepare ourselves. Are we ready to take on the HQ? Maybe we need armor or anything. Are we ready for that?
Maybe we need armor. Armor.
You guys are not as fragile as me, my beautiful girl.
Look. It's better to out DPS your enemy than to out tank it.
This is true, and if we... well, if we make a good job at striking them, then we won't need to fight them.
I mean,
This may include causing a commotion and striking them while everyone is busy, or sneaking our way to strike and then leave sneaky as well. We do not have to fight anyone head on. In the
okay.
position where we are right now, we would need a small army in order to actually wipe the gang out. But thankfully, that is not necessary.
But the thing
Because
is,
you have Rock.
the thing is, many command and daughters will probably dare to
Talbot actually
survive.
smiles at that.
You know, people that already seen us will be there. I think I need at least a dress and a semblance, or you need also a dress or a suit in case you would do it too. Otherwise, you would recognize us.
Well, we know at least one member of the Trifecta gang who might be there for the whole event,
Mm-hmm.
who we have contact with, who we are in contact with.
I do not know if it is also possible to hide Rock.
And I would say at that point, you hear the door of the thing open, and you see Mem and Spike just walk out, and, you know, they shake hands, they seem to have come to an agreement. Yeah, congratulations! Spike the Sniper is now one of the operators for Eden Logistics. He's actually an employee of yours.
Nice.
Now we didn't
Yeah,
initiate.
see, he goes to the couch, picks up the kiwi, and yeah.
So out of character, do you guys think it would be a
Mhm.
good idea to like kind of try and use Jeff in order to get information on the inside of the whole thing? Or is it like kind of too complicated? Because obviously if we like tell him to look for us, wouldn't that make like stuff a little bit too easy? Or take away the effort we have to make?
I mean,
Like-
question is, will he help us out of character, right? Will he help us? I guess, I don't know. But maybe? I would be up for it. I love Madman or Medical Man. I wouldn't mind.
Sloth Girl as... Or did someone want to say something?
You see, like, Azure kind of like is writing like a list of stuff in like a piece of paper right now. You can't exactly see what it is.
You mind sharing with us what you are doing, Rexer?
Oh, well, I mean, we're trying to get info, right? So, looking at all the possible, you know, locations we can do that and where everyone can go. So, for example, right now we have, and you see, like, she kind of, like, points the first one. The first one is actually the bar, the shell, that, remember Bird?
Mm-hmm.
That he was, like, frequenting there? Is like, well, maybe our little resident drunkard can go there and speak with him, since it seems he's not nearly as intimidating as the others. The information adjudicator can get is crazy, let me tell you.
Well, the man invited us to go visit the bar anyway, so that might be not a bad idea.
Other than that, she kind of like points at Kadze. Well, I mean, if you think you can actually talk to Jeff, then by all means. But you know, don't be too reckless with it, right?
Yes. I mean, at the moment, I don't really know how we get in contact with him, but I'm pretty sure we'll figure it out.
But you have the
I
phone
mean-
number.
Do I have to?
Yeah,
find
it was one of the contacts in the phone
Oh,
number.
wait, never mind. Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay, yeah, okay, good. I think, yeah, we can get in contact with Jeff. That shouldn't be a problem
Other
at all.
than that, I think I did beat some sense into Tony, so if anyone wants to go over there and check a look, they should know not to mess with people I sent.
Mm-hmm.
So now we are people you sent, okay? Huh. Well, at least, as long as this Tony isn't a hawk, we shouldn't have a problem with getting something out of him.
I mean, given your disposition, I would say maybe you would have to do this. You are the type of person that they usually listen to. And last but not least, she points at Rock. I'm gonna be honest, I'm drawing a blank here. You don't... I might regret this, but can you go and just stake out the place? You know?
Of course, Rock can do it. Rock is very... Rock, you may not think this, but he can cook the best steak you have ever heard of. It's the juices. They pour out of your mouth as if it is a whole different animal.
I'm slightly
Alright
concerned.
Okay, so fuck. Why do I keep forgetting the fucking name?
Whose name? Firespeak.
The fashion company.
Triple Dawn. in
Triple
space.
Dawn. Triple Dawn. Okay. Yeah, so she kind of like draws out a little map for you. Rock, and he's like, here you go, Triple Dawn Industries, that's the HQ. Go there and don't get killed. That's all I'm asking.
Huh. You must ask for more because that is too easy of a goal. And Rock immediately starts walking away.
And there he goes. Alright now, so, the board of directors. It seems each one of you has one task.
From a meta perspective, can you like quickly list off everyone, every task again, so everyone can like
Yes.
write down what we have?
So, Kadsei's finally having her long-awaited date with Jeff.
Yes.
Kalkydra is going over to the shell to speak with Bird, the adjudicator. Rock is going to stake out the actual place you guys are supposed to be infiltrating that week. And Halbert will go to one of the warehouses that you guys fought in Session 0, run by a guy named apparently Tony, that seems to be able to give you some info.
Okay, nice.
Well,
So, because we have... Yeah.
So before everyone breaks up, so Rock left and then Rock enters again. I need money.
Yeah, so he enters again. What does he say?
I need money. I need a lot of money.
Do we have a budget, mem?
We have a very strict budget, but
It is very important.
sure, will 100 LMD do?
So you see Rock, the person that has no concept of money, he squints his eyes at Mem, as if challenging him.
Ma'am, let me give you an advice. If you give him $100 bills, he thinks he has a lot of money. So maybe try this.
Okay, look. You can buy like half a goat with this. You see, Mem tries to kind of like speak your language.
That is very impressive. I still do not understand your money, but sure.
Alright, he gives you the money.
Surely he's gonna make like a fire with it or something.
Yeah, so he nods, takes the money, and then walks out again.
I mean, it doesn't quite matter for mechanics, but I guess lore-wise he gives you like five $20 bills if you want to use them for kindling or some shit.
Understood.
Alright. Okay, so...
One more
yeah,
thing
he's
before
gone.
we break up. Oh, okay, good. So,
yeah. Oh, sorry.
Halbert wants to know what Asia is going to do. Like, what are you going to do, Sloth?
None of your business, devil.
It kind of really is, since you are our full-time employee.
You see, she kind of like smirks and like motions at Mem. And Mem, Mrs. Azure has some important business. I would ask that you don't interfere with it.
Well, aren't you a mem, I think one? Shouldn't really matter, though. So, I should get going as well.
Yeah? So, Kalkydra goes as well. Now it's, yeah? No, Kalkydra, sorry. Halbert.
Yeah.
Now it's Kalkydra and Katsei.
Yes, I have a date today, so I know what I'm gonna do. Now before that, I'm gonna lay down for a few hours in bed to recover my HP, I guess. Wouldn't we all do
You
this?
guys can recover all your HP. Like once you go back to Eden, like you are kind of like treated, you know?
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well then, it's time for me to go on a date. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I think this is a great plan.
Alright, so you're going. And Kalkydra, Well,
That is not
hopefully
moving
this should
yet.
be your element. That should be your element. You're going to drink with someone.
Finally something I can do.
All right, and as all of you take your different tasks, I'm gonna roll a d4 to see who goes first. 1 is Kadze, 2 is Kalkydra, 3 is Rock, 4 is Halbert.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That was
1,
so-
Kadze! So, you go and, yeah, what do you do first? You probably have to call him.
Yes. So
you
first of
imagine?
all, I'm gonna pick my. I'm gonna get my phone from my pocket. I'm gonna go into my contacts and I look for I don't know, Sexy Rexy.
No, nothing.
Nothing. Okay, damn it.
Wait, do you have Jeff's contact named Sexy Rexy as in your phone?
I changed it. Yes, I think it's way better.
Oh, bro.
Oh, good.
Wait, you changed it to that?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were looking for that as like, you know...
Oh, no.
It's named that.
That's
Oh, yeah, in that case it's there, yeah.
okay. Good.
You
So I'm gonna
call-
try calling Sexy Rexy.
You call Jefferson,
Yes.
and phone picks up.
Okay.
And he's like... Alright, who is it?
You know who it is? Do you remember me? Cheapest way.
Exactly.
I forgot.
What? How do you get my phone number?
I got someone else's phone from your friends.
Hangs up.
Tries calling him again.
Picks up. What? Fuck you! What do you think you can just call me like that? And like, you killed so many people I cared about. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. I mean, you guys attacked someone that had no chance against you. We had to do something. We couldn't just sit there and do nothing.
Alright, I get that, alright? I get the killing and the murdering. Fuck, it's my job, goddammit, I get it, but what the fuck are you trying to play at now? Like, you call me, you don't kill me, you seem weirdly obsessed with my tail, which is, oh, you know, quite uncomfortable given it was almost cut off last time. What's your deal?
I mean, I honestly think you don't really know what your company is or what it does. Neither do we, actually. But it's still good. Like, we think you're in the wrong spot. You should change sides. You should help us and not your company. Or yeah.
Yeah, tough luck with that. Son
Why?
is someone I trust and respect.
Okay, how well do you know? Since when do you know Sun?
Well, it's been a few years now. I've always been kind of a person that does jobs for him.
Okay, what is
What's
his
up to
feet
you?
size? What is his feet size?
What's his what?
Feet size.
Feet?
Feet size? Feet length?
Why? Why do you care?
So you're telling me you trust him, but you don't even know that? Something simple as this? Are you really sure you know him that well?
I am about to hang up again.
Honestly, can we just meet up? I have something to discuss with you. Enough joking now.
And you sure you won't bring your murder fucking friends with you?
I'm gonna come alone. We can meet wherever you want. I'm trusting you. You're a nice person and we know it.
No, I am not. What the I've killed people, lady.
But you kill people because it was ordered to you. You didn't want to do that. You're confused.
You're the strangest fucking person I've ever fucking met.
I heard that a lot. I heard that a lot. So, are you? Can we not just meet up and we can talk in person from eye to eye?
He sends you like you see a text with like some coordinates. Just get let's get this fucking over with.
Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can.
Yeah, you see, it's nothing special. Just like, just an alleyway somewhere in the like, bad district of town, and yeah, he's there. Tail swishing behind him menacingly, and he's like leaning against a wall and glaring daggers at you.
An alleyway? Jeez, not even buying a hotel.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the fact that you told him that you are alone. I'm worried for you. Just saying. Continue.
Yeah. So I'll be there, and it's gonna be now, right?
Yeah, you're there. You see him. He's there.
Okay.
Fedora. Suit. Yep, he's basically like he was last time.
Okay. Good. Did he come alone, by the way? Or do I see anyone else beside him?
You only see him. By the way, something. You do roll me a perception.
Mm-hmm. 1 second. Perception. Where is it again? Here we go.
You notice that. So you don't see much of him, but you can see like the back of his hands, and you see like the veins there seem a bit more pronounced than they should be, and they seem to have a black tinge to them, which you know is not normal. I mean, he is a poisonous, he has poison with his tail, so you don't know, but that strikes you as odd, That's like a detail that strikes you as odd.
Okay. So, I'm gonna walk up to him, and I say like, Hey, how you doing?
Okay, what is this? Like, I was almost sure you were about to lure me into a trap, and honestly, the only reason I came here is that at this point I'm so fucking down I don't even care about it, but you actually came alone!
I came alone. I would never lie to you. I would never do that.
Why? Why wouldn't you lie to me? We met 3 days ago, and since then, you've just been here, killing my friends, fighting, you're my enemy, and now you're... Ugh.
Throughout my life, I met so many people, and I can stare in their eyes, and I know who they are. I have a lot of experience with humans. Or with people. And I saw in your eyes that you don't belong where you are.
And you see he kind of like unleans, and you see now he's like, before he was glaring at you, now he's glaring again, but now you can see he's more serious, and he like approaches you and grabs you by the scruff of like the neck, and it's like, look here, lady. I don't fucking care what kind of abandonment issues you may have. But I ain't gonna be the plaything for your sick and twisted fantasies.
If you want to kill me, you can do it now. You have a poison tail, and I'm aware of that. I know you can kill me if you do that. I'm not gonna defend myself. If you want to do it, you can do it.
Why? Defend yourself, goddammit! And he kind of like gets back, and you see pulls out a gun and like points it at you.
Okay. Shoot me. That's not a problem. I know you don't want to do this. And if you do it now, you probably regret it your entire life. Do it if you need to.
You don't know me. I've killed dozens of people just like you. Now, let's do the whole song and dance. You pull out your little swords, and we kill each other like it should be.
So, did you kill them because you wanted to kill them, or it was ordered you to do so?
I don't know. I don't think about that, okay? Not everyone has had the luxury to think about that, princess.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get to close the distance again a little bit, so I'm really close, and I'm trying to lean forward a little bit so I see a good view, and you only did that because you had no one else on your side.
You don't know me. Alright? Don't pretend you do because you have the hots for my fucking tail.
Let's be honest, every person you met in your life, even your mother was first a stranger to you. You have to get to know them. You need to get in contact with them. And I saw your eyes. And I know you don't want to do this. And I know you don't feel comfortable doing that. So please, just listen to me. And try to rethink your life choices and maybe consider leaving your job.
Do you know how far of left fucking field this entire thing is?
I mean, we're in alleyway, right?
I either have to believe that you're crazy right now, and I wouldn't shoot you because you're crazy, or that you're playing some sort of double con.
Okay, I'm not gonna do anything right now, but I give him a kiss on the cheek.
Let me roll something.
Just remember that we also have to get information and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
The best thing is to recruit him. So we get informations. Technically. Oh fuck. That looks dangerous.
So you see he's really fucking pissed off.
Okay.
And as you go to lean in, very quickly, before you have time to react, he grabs you by the back of the hair, flips you around so you're below him, and just gives you the fucking biggest, fucking most aggressive kiss you ever fucking experienced.
Holy
Okay.
shit. This went a different
I
direction.
don't know what. It was a natural fucking 20.
Out of character. And when you said biggest, I thought like you said got the biggest punch in my face or something.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. That's what I thought.
But
You can feel it's a spite kiss, but like it is like he, you know, is like fuck you, like he's like doing this as like a fuck you,
obviously.
And
Yeah.
Yep, he does that, and then he like leans back and lets you drop because you were below him.
I have to admit, that was
Fuck
the
you! Don't talk to me again. Gets around, leaves. He storms off.
Okay, I tried to chase him. Can I chase him and can I catch up to him?
Let me roll one of another thing. Something else.
Acrobatic, and it's gonna be a 1. God damn it.
What?
Holy
Wait,
shit.
what is the chances for this?
How?
His dice is broken. He's only
Skorak
20.
has hacked roll 20. Holy shit.
What did he roll? That's the question.
I need a moment. What the fuck? So I mean you chase them and
You didn't think that.
he knows the city better than you, all right?
Yes.
So eventually, he slips out. He slips away. But you see a slip of paper has basically like fallen out of his pocket as he was running.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pick up the paper and I try to open it as great and cool as rock. And I think I'm gonna use a dexterity roll for that, right?
All right. Sleight of hand.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, what are those rolls?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, sleight of hand.
You open it really good. So, it's a 4-digit code. You don't know what it means.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4138.
4138. Okay. I'm obviously I have the letter now, and I'm gonna retreat now to the HQ again.
All right then.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck was that scene?
I mean,
And I feel horrible for Jeff, not gonna lie. And for Skorak.
Skorak didn't want to ship, I guess. But
Oh, jeez.
that was an intense kiss.
Should we maybe just move on?
Yeah, I guess
Yes.
so.
Yeah, we should
Skorak
move
needs
on.
5 minutes to recover from that.
All right. So, everyone else now. I'm gonna roll a d3 because thank you, Roll20, for letting me roll custom dice. So, 1 Kalkydra, 2 Rogue, 3 Halberd. Wow, another Kalkydra. So,
Okay, then.
we go down into the... You actually go up this time. You go into the more merchant district of the city. You see that, you know, the cobblestone roads and the more dilapidated buildings, narrow alleyways kind of give way to actual paved roads. And, yeah, you actually start seeing, like, more well-kept buildings, some social workers trimming some hedges. You know the park you were on that was kind of a shitty park. Now you see a really good, well-kept park. And you start getting into... You've seen this before as a messenger for Eden. You know what this place is like. And yeah, eventually you reach the shell. You reach the tavern. And you can see that, like, it's really quiet for a bar. You know, it's really quiet. Not many people go here. You know?
Alright.
Do you
Let
enter?
me open up the D&D notes. Yeah, go ahead. Thanks.
And yeah, you
Yeah.
enter in, and as you can see, it's a very quiet bar, very well kept. All the tables, as an experienced bar goer, you can see that most of the tables nobody has sat on them for quite a while. You know, they're well kept, but you can see like the dust here and there. This bar hasn't had a lot of people entering for quite a bit, and you can see, like, you know, there's an elderly Pero man behind the counter. He has like big bushy mustache. Has like a hat. How are these hats called? The ones that like British people, I think, wear. The ones that like have like fuck. I don't remember.
Like the cylinders? Like the
hat Jacksepticeye who used to wear.
Yeah, okay.
That type of thing. Yeah, I don't know how they're called. So he has a hat. He kind of like, you know, he's polishing a glass, and you see by how like every single glass in this establishment is like fully, you know, like polished to a fucking shine. Like he doesn't have to use a lot a lot of cups or bottles here. You can understand that he's like even the cup he's shining right now. He shined it like 3 fucking times this very same day. And yeah, you see he sees you and his eyes go wide and it's like, my good boy, what are you doing in this fine establishment? Would you like something to drink, something to eat, perhaps?
Okay, slow down. Sure, I'll have a drink.
Oh, I assure you, you shouldn't look at the state of this place. We have some of the best that Korea has to offer. Yes. He kind of like goes back to the thing and takes like a bottle of what exactly would you like?
Anything would be nicer.
Sure, let's say he just gets like a bottle of beer, pours some, and gives it to you. So what brings you here?
Say. How long has it been since you got any customer? Honestly.
Oh, that's preposterous. Of course we get customers here. Well, customer.
I see. So, a customer then?
Yes, a customer.
Do you know when he will come in, or?
Oh, he's already here. Didn't you see him? He's right there. And you see he points at one of the tables, and you can swear you didn't see anyone in the bar when you entered. But now that your focus is on the table, yeah, sure enough, you recognize that's Bird. You see he's on a way more like casual clothing. He has like a t-shirt with like some kanji on it that you cannot understand. Like shorts, sandals. You see he's big. He's like a big dude. He's probably like he probably like 2 heads like taller than you. And he's built as well. And yeah, you can see him just kind of like legs up on the table, drinking like a big mug of something. You cannot quite tell from this distance, and seems to be having a good time. But yeah, as I said, you didn't notice a thing when you were here, when you entered.
Then, I guess better start walking then. Better start walking to him.
Yep. And sure enough, yeah, you see him like big dreadlocks. He has them tied back in like a dreadlock ponytail now. And you actually see he has yellow eyes. Last time he was wearing his official, uniform, and that includes a mask. He wasn't actually wearing the mask, but you notice it now. You see he has like really piercing yellow eyes.
Alright then. I guess I should say hello to him.
I guess you should. And yeah, as you say hello, you see him kind of like turn over and be like, well, if it isn't, never got your name, didn't I?
Yep.
Well, never a better time than the present, isn't there?
It's Kalkaida.
Kalkaidra. Well, sit down, well, Kalkaidra. Let us drink and talk, why not?
Sure.
You see, he lowers his legs off the table to like give you some space, and yeah, sits up and like kind of like more like scoots his chair a bit closer to the table, and you see like just puts like his huge arms on the table, and yeah, you have his full attention.
Wait, what are we going to ask him? Oh wait, out of question. Yeah, out of character. What are we supposed to ask again?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you wanted to ask something about the Sun Trifactor gang,
Yeah, about the fashion, yeah. But say, Bird, do you know the fashion show that's going to happen like next week?
Fashion show. I mean, heard something on HQ, but can't tell you I paid much attention. I mean, I'm law enforcement, not fashionista.
Yeah, and yeah, I understand. Say, the God damn it, what's the store name again? Out of character.
The what name?
The store.
The
the
shell.
store.
The shell.
Yeah.
The shell.
No. The fashion where
Triple
the fashion show
Dawn
is.
Industries.
Triple Dawn.
Yeah.
Triple Dawn. Okay. Say, do you know where, how to get into the Triple Dawn?
I mean, I have gone once or twice for patrol, but I imagine you enter through the front door?
Mhm. Yeah. A bad question from me. Uh,
You seem rather out of it, lad. Is everything going okay?
yeah. Everything's been rough this past few days.
So it would seem. You know, I'll be honest, I could get in big trouble for letting you and your friends go with what some people call vigilante justice. But, well, it seemed like you guys, well, beat some people that weren't exactly doing anything good up, so... What can I say? I ain't exactly one for dispensing, and he kind of like, in quotation marks, justice. Whenever I see stuff like that.
Yeah, it's kind of understandable. I mean, you're like the law enforcement for this.
Well, I mean, I guess it's not inaccurate to call me law enforcement, but adjudicators... It's more like I am the law. Sure, we have to keep by some codes, but... I mean, there's only 10 of us for an entire city, and that's a record number, mind you. Like, all the nobles were holding a big celebration over having so many adjudicators to keep their asses safe. It's kinda hard, you know? I mean, who the fuck would oppose an adjudicator just dispensing their own form of justice whenever they want? It's a tricky position.
Yeah, I understand you. Okay. How long have you been in this city?
In this end? Well,
Uh,
I mean, has to be like 4 years now.
so
It's really
where have you
good,
been before?
actually. Before?
Yeah.
Well, funnily enough, before I didn't live in a nomadic city. Yeah, you're looking at a bona fide outsider. I actually lived in a stable settlement. You know, the ones that every now and then just get ransacked by catastrophes. There was a monastery there. They practiced a religion. I'm not exactly a priest, but... Well, yeah, monks. You know monks?
No.
We had our own form of monks, but... violence wasn't exactly something they condoned. And... well, as you can see, I'm not exactly the most non-violent person.
Yeah, you could probably tell that. So, what happened to this monastery?
Nothing particularly. I mean, I couldn't just stop acting when I saw injustice, which, you know, kinda put me at odds with them. So I was exiled. Plain and simple.
Say, Yeah, that's probably all the things I would probably ask for right now.
You sure? I mean,
I don't really have any idea on what to ask and anything else
If you want to, like,
without being like without looking suspicious. What I mean?
you see, he kind of like suddenly reaches forward and, without you being able to react, takes the mug of the beer and kind of like places it in the center of the table. And he looks at you and is like, as a man who's also constantly drunk, I know that you never do it because you like the taste. So why do you?
Was it really plain? Was it really plain and simple like that? I thought I hid it pretty well.
She kind of like looks at you and is like, I can see that you're also a practitioner of martial arts, or at least were. Look, I know this isn't exactly... It's kind of ironic coming from me, but I can tell when a man is destroying himself on purpose. You can't speak, you can't act. And yet you know the city better than everyone else in your little group. Why do you bury your own abilities?
I just... It's nothing. Huh? It's better to like follow them rather than telling them like what they should do.
And do you know
Also,
what they should do?
honestly, I don't know a lot. I mean, we're going up against Sun for all things.
You know, I could arrest you for that statement. As far as the law is concerned, Sun is a very famous fashion designer. But I won't. But I think you already knew that.
Yeah, I already knew that.
When you settle your score with him, you should be able to look him in the eyes and tell him exactly what you want to. And this, and he kind of like, takes up the mug and like shakes it a bit, ain't gonna help. He kind of like gets up. I always wondered, who would win in a fight? Me or Halo? I don't have nearly the same dread for Kalkaidra. Get your life back together. I think you can. And he puts his hands on his shorts pockets and starts walking away. And immediately runs back in and is like, ah, shit, forgot to pay. Yeah. There, yeah. And he kind of like takes out like 20 LMD and it's like, give the change. He gets back out.
Alright then. I guess I'll pay my beer then.
Yeah, you do that.
Right then. I guess. Well, my part is done. I'll leave like the store.
And so you do. So what is Kalkaidra thinking right now?
Probably like thinking about like what he said earlier about some of it.
Alright. And Well, I guess we'll leave you wondering that. Well, we're gonna roll a d2. So there's
No.
only Rock. Yeah.
During the moment where he said that he always wanted to fight Halo or something like that, I got the goosebumps. That was fucking epic.
Hey, I'm glad you liked it, my man. And let me roll a 1d2 to see if Rock or Halberd is going next. Wow, that's like, I literally rolled a 1d4, it was a 1. A 1d3, it was a 1. A d2, it was a 1.
And 2 times
Okay,
in a
so-
row, d20.
Yeah, later on we're gonna
So-
roll a D1 and it's gonna be a 2. Continue. I'm sorry.
Okay, so, Rock, son of Rock, you arrive.
Funny town. Well, no. So, very specifically. Oh no, it's funny
Okay.
time. Okay, so I had a question. When we went to the park, did Rock sense any animals?
There are a few squirrels.
Anything bigger, like deer?
No, it's not that big of a park.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
There are ducks.
There are ducks. So there are ducks and squirrels.
Yep.
Trying to think. So Rock approaches some random civilian.
Yeah, let's see. It's like a random, I would say. It's a lupo. It's a random lupo dude.
Hello there. How often do your people eat squirrel and duck?
You see, he kind of like looks at you, raises a hand. Another hand, sorry, raises a brow, and it's like, is this a joke that I'm not getting?
No, I am preparing. I'm preparing for something, and I just need to understand your culture because I have made missteps in the past due to differences.
I mean, we eat ducks, sometimes.
Sometimes, but it is not that common.
No, I mean, roast duck. I don't see anyone that, would be particularly weirded out at that. But not squirrels, though. We don't eat squirrels. Are you lost, sir?
Do you have do you have building that contains items of food that I can purchase?
I mean, there's a supermarket right there. And he kind of like points at you to this big, rock building with like a huge, shining, not shining, a huge like glowing sign and like, a lot of like food items and different extravagant things that like, this is probably more food that you've ever seen considered in your entire life. And it's all in this like building, on display basically.
Supermarket. What makes it super?
Well, a market is where you go to buy stuff. This is a big market?
Yes, but why not call it a big market?
Do you know what marketing is, good sir?
Market, yes. I know there are markets where I come from.
This random man doesn't exactly have the patience to teach you about PR right now. So he's just gonna be like, well, it is super because it can beat 2 normal markets in a fight, yes.
So Rock's eyes go wide, and he's like, holy shit. And he looks back to the market. Very impressive. It is worth it.
Yeah.
And Rock goes into the supermarket.
So yeah, he just kind of like, Rock, can you roll me a perception real quick?
There we go.
Let's see, 9. All right, you see a light, but you cannot tell. Like you see like a flash, but Rock doesn't know what a flash is. So just lightning,
Okay. Okay, yeah. So Rock goes into the supermarket, and Rock attempts to fumble around trying to find steaks, as well as Well, he wouldn't know that they sold it there. Yeah, so he just buys steaks.
Okay, yeah, you find like a stall with some steaks, and I'm guessing you just pick some up and like go back. Where
Yes.
do you go?
Well,
Yeah?
so next he's going to the park, and he's going to go there to collect rocks and wood. He does.
Do
have,
you
like-
actually go to like the counter and pay for the steaks?
Oh no, he has no concept of that.
Sir?
Hmm.
Sir, you just walk out. They weren't expecting that?
No, and he very confidently, like he doesn't like run out or anything. Like he picks up the steaks and then just confidently walks out. Like, yes, I have
Yeah,
done a
you
good
see,
thing.
like, you know, the clerk half like, you know, he's half like what's going on, but you're like so confident that like he kind of doubts himself and he's like, maybe he should be there. You know, maybe what's he do? He's like an inspector or something. Like he's so confident, and he's double guessing himself as you're like getting out.
Yes. So
you
Rock,
take a
Rock
steak?
takes the stolen steaks to the park where he picks up some smaller rocks as well as some wood that he cuts off from the nature park. He doesn't chop down like whole trees or anything. He's like reaching up, breaking down branches and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone stop him from breaking off large branches from the trees instead of the nature park?
I mean, nobody's around. It's like as I said, it's a relatively big park, and it's on the rundown part of town, so nobody notices him doing it.
Wonderful. Okay. With these 2 crimes committed, he finally goes to the HQ.
All right, so you have steaks and branches. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, you go to the HQ, Triple Tone Industries.
So
you
yeah,
see,
he goes to walk in, and he looks at the roof. Is there any? Is the roof is like a normal building roof, so like it's closed, right?
All right, so if you Cesith, if you can change the overlay at the Roll20 for a little bit, because you guys are on the map, I can show you where the Triple Industries is on the map.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually this building.
Oh, like the really big one?
Yes, it's that building, and you can see like it has that very modern architecture feel where it's almost like an hourglass shape, like, you know, supported by 4 columns, kind of like artsy fartsy type of shit, you know. And you see it has like the big fucking logo with the 3 streaks of light on the like center up, and yeah, you see like, you know, some people going in, out. It's a very, you can see it's almost like a secondary trade center for the city, and like there's a reception, a lot of workers are going in, a lot of blue collar people, and you can also see like there's a small photo shoot happening off in the like side of the building, off in the left. You see like, you know, there's a very beautiful Vulpo man, not very handsome Vulpo man, that's like, you know, like posing with like a very, you know, very avant-garde and like modern and kind of ugly, you're not gonna lie. Like to your eyes it's like, what the fuck, this is the least like, you know, this is the least utility like outfit I've ever seen, you know. And like, you know, people taking pictures and shit. And
so is that like an area where so like the interior of the building, is it set up like an office building, or is it set up like a kind of like a supermarket, or like not a supermarket, a what's it called, a mall?
It's set up as like an office building from the side you came in. You don't know if there's another side.
And so like there's not like a because so what Rock is looking for, like he's going to wander around with carrying these stakes and big sticks and rocks. He's gonna wander around. He's looking for an area where if for some reason smoke were to rise, it wouldn't immediately hit a low ceiling.
I mean, you can get one. You know, you can like go a little bit more outwards, and you see some people like look at you with your sticks and your stakes, and like it's mostly like, you know, they're kind of like looking the other way and quickening their pace, kind of like looking at a crazy person.
Yeah. Okay. So Rock finds this place. He puts down like the rocks in a circle so that he can make a little campfire. He puts the sticks in the middle of it, and he starts a fire. You want me to roll like survival for that?
Sure, but roll me with advantage because that's what Rock does. The Rock knows how to do this. Yeah, easy enough. You've done it a lot of times. Open, yeah, fire.
Okay, so Rock starts the fire, starts the campfire, and then like rather skillfully starts to cook the steaks over the campfire in the middle of the bastion.
Yeah,
And as they're cooking, as they're like getting done, like obviously he doesn't start doing this immediately, but like as they're like starting to get done, he starts to call out to everyone. Hello, Eden Logistics is hosting a stakeout here. Anybody can come. You can eat delicious steaks made by me, owner of Eden Logistics.
Roll me a persuasion.
That's so cute.
Persuasion. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, let me see something. I swear to God, it's another natural 20.
No.
Alright. You see, most people ignore you, you know? Most people are like, okay, crazy dude alert. He's just keep doing whatever you're doing. Just keep doing what. No, don't pay. But there is one man. There is one courteous man. You see, half of his hair is black on the left side, half of his hair is white on the other side, and same with the ears. It seems like it's a natural fur coloration. He's wearing the ugliest suit you've ever seen. Like, even you that know nothing about fashion know that you don't want to be looking at this. Like, something inside you is like, oh, this is like the few sensibilities I have are being offended right now. And he goes up with like a camera, and he kind of like he gasps very dramatically, like, "Oh, sacre bleu, so sorry, throat, fuck, I immediately blew it." So risque! Yes, I like this. Who are you, my good man? Oh, this is so symbolic of the great fire that our new civilization has risen upon the flame of capitalism. And he's kind of like pointing towards the building and like taking photographs, and like he kind of like just like circles around you like you're some sort of like big fucking star. And it's like,
good sir, I understand maybe half of the words you have said. I think you should calm down and have steak. And he like reaches down, picks up a stick with a steak on it, and goes to hand it towards this weird man.
No, not me. I am unworthy to stand before such a big artist like you.
Every man is worthy of steak.
Oh, such wise words. And he kind of grabs the steak and like bites into it with gusto and like just rips the steak just completely like. This is horrible. Yeah, just like the fucking like gulps.
I am, on behalf of Eden Logistics, here to hold stakeout. I am not doing that good of a job, though. You are my first customer. No one else wants to come to company stakeout.
Well, while I have no bearing in the presence of such an artist like you, I am somewhat of a creative soul myself, you see. I can recognize someone with such talent and effort put into his art.
In case there is misunderstanding, I am not artist. In fact, the one time I picked up pen to try to draw something back home, I was laughed at. I'm not artist. I am warrior. and cook.
A loyal? A cook? Oh, my good man, you are so humble. Tell me, what is your secret?
Well, Rock has several secrets, but they would not be secrets if I told you.
And a philosopher, I see. Why, yes. Please, allow me to take a few more pictures if it's not too big of an issue.
Pictures, those things that what you were doing before.
Why, yes, indeed. What?
You are free to do that as much as you wish. And if you wish to spread the word of Rock Steakhouse, then be free as well.
Yeah, yeah, you see, like, for the rest of its, like, for the rest half an hour, this Kotus man is just kind of like dashing around you, taking pictures from different angles, and, like, occasionally posing dramatically and saying some weird artsy-fartsy nonsense.
Rock thinks that he can improve this a little bit. So, like, he vaguely ignores him. He's harmless. He's doing whatever he's doing. Oh, wait, no, where am I going to get it, though? So Rock, like, abandons his little fire for a little bit. He doesn't go too far away from it because fire needs to be tended to. He goes to try to find, like, a big piece of cardboard. And if that means that he takes somebody else's cardboard, then that's just what it's going to be.
All right. Sure. It's a city. Did you find some cardboard?
Okay. And he doesn't have a pen or anything, so he just takes one of his claws and scratches into the cardboard in big letters so that everyone can see Eden Logistics Steakhouse. And puts it above the fire pit. So there's a giant cardboard sign with claw marked in Eden Logistics Steakhouse in the middle of the fashion. It's a mess. It's a goddamn mess.
Yeah, you see, like, the Kotus man, like, scratches his chin for a bit, trying to kind of, like... You see, in his head, he's doing the mental gymnastics of deriving some sort of meaning out of this. It's like, oh, très magnifique! Is this some sort of metaphor for all of our race to reach Eden?
It is signed. To draw in
He
more
takes it
customers.
as a confirmation, and he starts taking pictures of the sign.
It is signed to skillfully draw in more customers to Steakhouse.
You see he's back on his, like, weird art trance right now. He's not listening to you. And by sheer force of repetition, you see that, like, a few of the other more less normal reporters, like, you see, like, one person just goes over, takes a picture, leaves. You know, one other person takes a picture, leaves. You know, they don't care. It's like, just in case this turns out to be like a famous dude that's doing something stupid, you know, and everyone's gonna say, oh, it's genius, you know, just take it to have it.
Yeah, so, like, by the time that, like, the steaks are actually done, like, Rock is, like, walking around a little bit, like, steak? You want free steak? Just offering these business people trying to go to work and shit like that, free steak on a stick.
Yeah, they don't understand it. Like, you know, they're just going into the business. They don't, you know, they don't care. They don't care.
You know my black and white friend. I have taken something for granted. For as long as I can remember, I always thought that merchant's job was easy, but now I know that it is rather hard. I thought that it
On the
was...
contrary, my good man, you're selling your art the best way you could.
But I do not wish to sell art, I wish to sell steaks.
But all of life is art.
So stakes are art.
Stakes are hard.
So if stakes are art, and as you had said, I have sold my stakes, then the stakeout was a success.
Yes, yes, such profound words of wisdom.
Rock has done mission complete again. It's like Rock nods to himself, like happily.
Complete. And you see he kind of grins and like scribbles something on a notebook. Yes, mission complete.
Well then, it has been nice meeting you. My name is Rock. I am son of Rock, grandson to Rock, great grandson to Stone. And he goes to shake the black and white photographer's hand.
Yes, yes, I am Louis Lodel. I am the son of art and father to invention.
Well, I will be back here. Oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to tell people when I will be back here because we are going on undercover mission. Sorry.
Excuse me,
but-
what?
I will return to this place later, but under a different guise. If you want to see me then.
Oh, undercover artist. Yeah, ha ha. He kind of like, he kind of seems like, yeah, okay, I get you. He doesn't.
It has been nice meeting. And he takes the rest of the stakes on a stick, packs them up a little bit, cleans up what mess he can outside of the fucking scorch marks that are now on the ground of this office building, and continues out on his way out, try to hand people the stakes on a stick, which are now like a little bit cold.
He has been an honor. Rock, son of Rock.
He like waves back, thinking that this man is very weird but harmless.
Yeah, and he goes back to photographing the clearly inferior models. And yeah, I guess that was Rock's mission done.
God, I'm so
Was
good
he
at this.
actually trying to do a stakeout?
Yeah, he did a stakeout. Yeah, that's a stakeout.
He did a stakeout. God damn it. Alright, we don't need to roll now since it's only one person left.
Let's roll it for the one.
So, Kaiser,
Mhm.
unaware of everything your companions have been doing in this city, you reach the warehouse that Asia pointed out to you.
Mhm. From where I'm standing, can I see whether it's like guarded by anyone, or is there anything else suspicious that I can see?
You see the door is half ajar, and there is basically like two guards like splayed on the ground, completely unconscious.
Wait, door half jar?
Yeah?
What exactly does that mean?
Oh, it's slightly open.
Yeah, ajar means slightly open.
Yeah, okay, then I just walk in there. No preparations, no anything. I just walk in there.
You walk in and you see, yeah, there were like two people outside that are like unconscious. Inside there's like 12 like gangsters that are all fucking just, you know, in various states of ragdolling. Basically all of them limp against like chairs, walls, and you see the same configuration as the warehouse you and your friends first found yourselves in. There is, you know, it seems very normal on the front, but the more it goes towards the back, the more it seems like a lab. And at the end of it, there's a man sitting on a chair. And you see he's very similar to Alonso, the guy you guys killed. He's also like a Lupo guy, but with like an actual head of a wolf. And he has a suit, and he's like relatively big. And, you know, he's kind of seems to be cursing under his breath and like counting something.
Okay, so have all the people there noticed me, or like reacted to me in any way so far?
Oh, the other people are fucking unconscious. He's the only conscious student you can see. He has like one really
okay,
big
I
black
thought
eye.
I
Yeah.
thought they were like scraping by or like barely. Okay. Well, so very confidently, I just walk up to the man and punch my fist on his table in order to, like, kind of make sure that he's paying attention to me.
You see, he kind of like, oh, fuck me, Caesar! Please don't kill me! Please don't. Who the fuck? And he kind of like looks up at like this unknown to him, like, Sarkas dude.
And Helbert is like, huh? Can I?
Yeah, no, you can.
Okay. And I'm like, good evening, honey. I'm a friend of Asia. Okay.
Oh, a friend of Asia is a friend of mine. Name's Tony. I'm Tony. And you see him like, yeah, he's really guarded. And you can see like this man has been fucked up, like black eye bruises. His suit is completely fucking like just messed up.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Tony. What a coincidence. I was looking for you. Are you able to stand right now?
He kind of like gets up, like, yes, sir.
Okay. If you behave, then we will make sure that you will be able to stand tomorrow as well.
I funny.
I assume that you are one of the lieutenants of the Trifecta gang.
Well, I mean, Hecate and Ox are the lieutenants. I'm just a grunt captain.
Ah, okay. Everything else would have surprised me, actually. Well, this is quite a fine warehouse you have right here. Is it normal that Trifecta gang warehouses have labs? It's not the first time I've seen that.
Oh yeah, I assure you, it's because of some of the goods we're peddling here. Like some of them might need a bit of looking over before we put them on our shelves. It's perfectly normal.
Mm-hmm. Does that include living goods?
No, not usually. No. We're not a human trafficking operation. That sounds inhumane.
Of course. And inhumane things are out of the question when it comes to your organization, right? So, tell me, what exactly is your job here? Is it just guarding goods?
Well, yeah, just guarding whatever comes in, making a log, sending it to Sun, just accounting and guarding, yeah.
Son, have you met that fella in person before at some point?
Couple times, we've had a few meetings. Seems like a stand-up fellow as far as I'm aware. Pretty cheery, too.
Well, perfectly. That aligns very well with what I've heard of him before. Are you maybe aware of any other business endeavors that he is pursuing in this city?
No. Things have been status quo for as long as I can remember. Nothing out of the ordinary. You can roll an insight, by the way, to see if he's bullshitting you on anything that he said.
Let me do that, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's waffling the entire time anyway, but Helbert maybe doesn't. I wrote 2 20s by accident.
Damn!
I wrote 2 20s.
So, Halbert, he's not lying, but
He's not giving the full
definitely not
picture.
telling. Yeah, he's not definitely not giving the full picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me think, actually. Yeah, I have to think about what I say next. And Helbert, like, kind of slowly walks through the part of the warehouse where they are right now. Like, very slowly, step after step. From where exactly do all those goods come? Is there a central place that connects all the warehouses your gang has in the city?
Well, there are various business partners we have. Nothing, I mean, he can kind of like I can pull up the list. There are some from the scrappers, some from outside the city. One or two nobles sometimes want to smuggle something. Nothing too extraordinary.
So you don't have an HQ which connects all the warehouses you have throughout the city.
Oh, I mean, no, certainly.
And Halbert walks up to him, puts a hand around his shoulder, and is like, "Are you sure about that?"
And he kind of like looks up at you. You can roll intimidation.
Yeah, okay.
With advantage because this guy has already been fucking like fucked up by Azure.
Well, without advantage, it's 21. Is that enough? Or
Roll it again, just in case of a nat 20.
Oh.
Alright. Alright, well, it's technically, it's technically not a warehouse center, but 3 Dawn Industries, I mean, a lot of the stuff goes there.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
That helped me a lot. And Halbert gives him a head pat. Now, do you have a map of the city somewhere which you could spread out on the desk right there?
Hey, Timothy! And you see, like, he looks up at one of the dudes that's, like, unconscious. Oh, I forgot. Gets up, goes to one of the shelves, takes out the map, spreads it on the desk. You can see this is a dude that, like, his entire fucking, like... You've ruined... How's it called? You ruined his entire career right now. You know?
Nice.
you fucking, like, the guy was in charge, he had some stuff he was doing, then fucking, like, one of his previous colleagues comes over, kicks everyone's ass, and now you're here fucking menacing him. He's not having a good day.
A poor fella. Born on the wrong side of history. But it's not my fault. Okay. Well, Tony, was it?
Yeah, that's that's my name.
I want you to mark the location of Triple Dawn Industries on this map.
He does. You can see it's not a very secret building.
Mm-hmm. And now, mark every single warehouse you know of from the Trifecta gang on this map as well.
You see, he kind of like he's taking out a bag and it's like, shit, man, dude, Sonny's gonna kill me if I do that.
That sounds like a you problem. Listen here. If Sun wants anything from you, then you can just send him to me. That would make my endeavors a lot easier anyway. So if you actually get in trouble for this, just mention Eden Logistics.
Eden Logistics, huh? You see, something changes once you mention Eden. And he dashes for the back of the warehouse.
Can I, like, Halbert is quite the warrior. He can draw his blade pretty fast. If from the position where I'm standing right now, just straight up cut his leg off, would that be possible if I try?
Roll me an attack.
Okay. Wait, hold up. No, why is it not working?
can do it.
Oh, there it is. I'm sorry.
Holy shit! You see, like, you cut his leg, and with the one good leg, he jumps and presses a button in the back, in the console of the lab, of the back of the warehouse, and you see a tube.
No, I might have done an oopsie. Fuck.
Very much like Asia's,
Mm-hmm.
open, and you see white mist as you can see all the like cold from the tube that seems to be kept in an absolute zero temperature starts to depressurize, and you cannot see anything for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And once the smoke is gone, you see he's climbed inside the tube and presses something, and the tube starts to close.
Okay. So, while that happens, in theory, being the big meathead I am playing, would it make any sense, like, to just kind of take my sword and like hit the console of the whole thing or so, in order to mess up whatever he's doing?
You can.
Well, then let me just do that.
You hit it. You know, it's an inanimate object. You hit it, but you see you just break it and nothing happens. The tube is still closing.
Okay. Well, then first of all, how much of a time frame do I got? Is it like a matter of seconds, or can I do something quickly?
Seconds.
Okay, yes, then I'm just gonna hold my sword, being ready for a potential surprise attack, and kind of like taking a few steps back from whatever is going on there.
Alright, and as you take a few steps back, the tube closes back up. And you see it freezes with him inside.
That's it?
That's it. The tube was empty. He put himself in the tube.
Okay. So I have kind of broken the console and the tube is
Yep.
closed.
You broke on the console, the tube is closed.
That sounds amazing. So he is frozen. Ice can break. I'm going to just attack the tube with all the power I have and hope that it works out.
Roll me an athletics check.
Athletics.
Because you can hit the tube. This is
Yeah.
more a matter of if you're strong enough.
Okay.
And it's a high.
22. Hey.
You dent it. So you see, like, this is like a really hard, like, metal alloy where, like, you know, most people wouldn't even hope to, like, scratch it, but you're not most people, you know?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And you dent it. It's gonna take you a while if you want to actually, like, open it in any capacity, and because he's cryogenically frozen at absolute zero, I mean, I don't know if Halbert would actually think that, but you understand that if you don't open it with the correct procedure, he could just shatter. But I don't know if Halbert would think of that.
I think Herbert thought of that, and because of that, he tried to like break the ice so he would shatter. But if that's the case, then first of all, he is going to take the map of the city and put it in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
The desk and like the area where the desk was, are there any shelves?
Oh yeah, I mean there are shelves around. It's a warehouse. You see like mostly trinkets.
No, I meant like shelves that you would find in an office, you know, with like documents and such.
Yeah, there are, but you can see that most of them are like just documents. You know, it's just kind of like, okay, what came in, what came out, what came in, what came out. You see one that's kind of odd, and it's about the installation of the lab, which means that the lab wasn't there from the beginning. It was installed about a week ago, you can see.
Mm-hmm. So I assume that there straight up isn't any more information that that Halbert would be able to recognize at the moment.
you see there is you see there are a few supplies like after a week ago when the lab was installed. They started bringing in a few supplies that were more like scientific, some like different serums and different microorganisms in like small like farms, different like isotopes and reagents and like a lot of stuff that Halbert has no idea about. But you can see one that is called the Horns Serum. And
The horny serum?
the Horns Serum. And you can see the vial. And roll me a perception.
Yes, sir. Oh.
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 So at that moment you were like half asleep and didn't quite see it, but you're sure this is the vial that Azure used to like, unslowify herself. This is the chemical she used.
Okay. Since I do recognize it, I'm going to pick it up and put it in my pocket where it's safe. Is it only one dose, or how much is it?
No, it's like a tray. It's a tray with like about 10 doses.
Oh, that would be hard to like carry around while doing stuff. First of all, are there any more health potions that I maybe can recognize amongst the pile of stuff that's there?
No, not health.
Okay.
Nobody seemed to have any interest in that in these experiments.
Okay. Is there any gasoline that I can see, or flammable material?
Yeah. It's not in the lab area, but yeah, you can definitely see there were some like flammable like stuff, like being peddled in and out of this. It was a warehouse.
That's good. I'm thinking about the fact whether I have something that could cause a fire where I am right now.
You are fire.
Thank you. But I'm trying to think. There shouldn't be anything else that I could give like info. Oh, actually, the lab was installed very recently. So in the area where like the new goods are laying, is there maybe a blueprint or something else like that laying around that the construction people used?
A blueprint for the warehouse?
Basically for or like a manual for the installments and stuff.
No.
Nothing like that. Oh, okay.
Nothing like that. You can I would normally give you an investigation, but people that came in here made a point of not bringing anything like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so I have come to this warehouse. I have intimidated a man and not gotten any information that's viable so far. That's interesting. Okay, let me see. I have a cape, right? My character has kind of a cape. Can I use the cape that my character has as a sack to like transport stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let me take the Asia serum and like kind of tie it up within my cape so that when I carry it, people won't see.
All right.
And after that, I place the tray with the Asia serum near the door, and I take the flammable material and spread it throughout the entire warehouse.
Okay.
So, while spreading the gasoline or whatever throughout the warehouse, is there anything else I noticed while doing that?
No, I mean...
Shit. I had one job and I failed. Well, I check the warehouse for something that might help with igniting the gasoline.
Roll me... investigation.
Oh no!
sure, you find a match. That was mostly to see if you find anything else important in there. You don't.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
Yeah, but yeah, you find some matches.
So I have spread out the gasoline in a way that
have?
when I'm standing next to the door, I can just throw a match
Yeah.
in there. It's going to ignite, and I can just leave without anything happening to me.
Yup. You have it all set up for arson.
Before I do that, let me actually take the two mafiosos that were unconscious outside of the building and carry them inside as well.
Okay.
So, and after that, and I have made sure that the tube with the Tony guy is especially covered in everything. Hilbert doesn't know whether that. Maybe he will be alright, but just to make sure most of the gasoline is like in the lab area.
Alright.
And then I take the bundle with the Asia juice. I ignite the thing and walk off.
Yeah, matching gasoline. It ignites the entire warehouse catches fire as cool guys don't look at fucking explosions halberd, just walks fucking away.
Oh, fam, I had to do at least one cool thing because I didn't get any information, so let me just commit arson and kill a few bad guys, I guess.
And yeah, you go back to HQ?
I guess so, and making sure that I'm, of course, carrying the bundle, like, carefully.
Alright. And with that, every single one of you, with, some arriving sooner, some arriving later, you guys all eventually gather back up in the reception of Eden, and you see, Azure is not there. Mem is, though, and Spike is also there, kind of cleaning one of his sniper rifles in, sitting on one of the couches.
Mm-hmm.
So, how did it go for everyone?
My mission was extremely successful as always.
Okay.
Have you found a way to sneak in and out of the HQ?
What?
Of course. Katze, what have you found? That was so rude, I'm sorry. That was rude.
I may have got the freaking best kiss in my life, and I got a letter with a code on it, which I have no clue what it means, but I couldn't figure out any other informations. But there is hope that one day we will not face him as an enemy, but maybe as one of our friends, and maybe my boyfriend one day. But yeah, there's chances for this.
Kill Hydra.
Almost got arrested. Nothing else happened.
You're a little bit quiet.
Oh wait, really?
Yep.
So, Hydra, how did it go? I almost got arrested. What else happened? No, that's about it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Somehow.
Okay. Well, I almost got arrested. What about you,
Arrested?
Albert?
What did you do so that you almost got arrested?
Nothing too important. Just asked the adjudicator and almost got arrested. It's nothing too big deal.
So you told the law enforcement about our plan?
No.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah,
How about you then?
something might have been missing today. And you see that kind of Hilbert tries to avoid the question of what he achieved today.
What do you mean? Who is missing? Or what is missing?
I think the fish lady being missing might have been the stone which kept us from being very successful today.
I was very
Wait.
successful today. I have held stakeout inside of building. It was perfect.
So you weren't successful either?
What do you mean stakeout, Rock?
Stakeout. I bought steaks at a supermarket and then I brought it inside building and gave people steaks.
Inside the building?
Yes, I started fire.
That sounds very intriguing, I have to admit, but still, I feel like Halbert is avoiding my question. How did it go for you?
Now, listen here, cat girl. Great Chief would never avoid question. He would always meet it head on. There is obviously a solution.
Okay, Halbert?
Ma'am, do you know where Miss Asia is right now?
Damn it.
No, wait, I'm talking the wrong way. Ma'am, where is the sloth?
Miss Asia is still in her task. And given how yours went, I would advise that you probably shouldn't be this disrespectful to her.
Well, anyway, once she returns, could you please mention to her that I want to talk to her?
Sure. Oh, and also, you see he slides a hollow tablet towards you.
I take the tablet.
You see it's on a particular article in a local newspaper about a fire in a warehouse.
Bro, how quick are those reporters? What the fuck? Okay. Huh.
Interesting.
Seems like a bunch of weird people are going around in the city lately, eh?
So, does no one know more about this? Anyone?
Oh, is that me? Or I see fire. I see picture of fire.
By the way, you see Mem is looking like straight at you, and you see like his floating mouth unlatches. Steam just escapes.
Well, I mean, if no one of us did lighten up the fire or did anything bad, then it doesn't have to bother us, right?
I do not see why we have all been successful. Like obviously, Great Chief is successful.
Yes.
Catskill seems like he did good thing. Drunk Man did not get arrested, and I did stakeout. What else did we need to do?
That's a good question. I mean, the only thing is, do you have leftover steak, by the way?
Yes, I do. I have a couple of them.
Oh, I know what I'm eating today. But yes.
I can hold another company's stakeout, yes.
Oh. But,
Well, if that is all of your guys' briefings, you see that a little bit after, Asia gets into the, gets back in the door. And, you see that she's fucked. You see, like, her hair is a mess. She has, like, a gnarly scar, like, going down, like, the right side of her face. Her robotic arm is, like, basically, like, half destroyed. And she's, like, panting heavily. The other arm basically clamped around her sword. And she has, like, a pack with her. She has, like, what seems like a messenger bag. You know, like, the thing Mostima has? Kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kind of, like... and just walks up to Mem. And Mem, very nonchalantly, back of the room, opens the door. They both go in, closes the door.
Well, at least someone is getting stuff done within this company.
But I have to admit, she looks better now than normal. Kinda like that.
It seems as though she has been rather unsuccessful. And she is the only one of us that is beat up. I mean,
Yeah, maybe she's the one that wasn't successful, like we all were.
Yes, I think that we should all have another stakeout too. While we congratulate ourselves on a day well spent.
So, you guys fucking stakeout. But yeah, you guys have all reconvened. You have, shared all of your info. And you see it's starting to get kind of late. And, Mem and Asia are in the back. Spike is on the couch ordering drink after drink from Lamed, who's like basically like just jogging like up and down from the basements to bring him like more to drink.
Hashtag protect Lamed.
But yeah,
And yeah. What are you guys gonna do as the day's ending?
Stakeout 2.
yeah, we can. I mean, we still have to go to eat dinner, and we can decide now. Where do you want to go? We can have a steakhouse, a stakeout. We can eat the steak that we're left over. Whatever you want, everything is fine with me.
Stakeout 2 or Riot.
Let's
Yeah,
have
I
a
think
stakeout
I
here,
could
but-
use the steakhouse.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do another one of those stakeouts, but maybe not with an open fire this time. This place has a kitchen, after all.
Do we have enough steak to do a stakeout?
Oh, yes, I have Oh, I was supposed to buy these, wasn't I? Like, he has like fucking just tons, even after cooking a whole bunch of steaks instead of the fashion place, instead of Triple Dawn, he still has like packages of steak, and he looks down at them. Oh, I feel as though I have done a bad, as it were. I stole at least 20 steaks.
Oh,
That's not the worst thing that happened today, so
Did
don't
they
blame
see you?
yourself.
That's the question.
Yes, of course they did. I strolled right out.
Do they know who you are?
Well, they must. I am Rock, son of Rock. I even big sign above my steakhouse said "In Logistics Steakhouse."
So you spread the name of our company through the city in one of the areas
course.
we want to infiltrate later.
Of course, right inside of Triple Dawn.
But at least it's not like anyone took pictures of you. So
Oh, there were many.
But that's
gonna make our operation a lot of fun.
Well, then, anyone wants to drink?
You know what? After today, I might actually need one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was a bartender, so it's time for me to shine.
What do you have to offer? Give us some names. What is your specialty?
Okay. Out of character, I actually don't know any.
You could have just said tequila.
Well, you see, I live in a country where there's not much.
Just think of a cool name.
Yeah,
The
you can-
Triple Thunder.
You can call it everything. The Blue Wonder. The
Yeah, everyone.
the
The white
skydive.
surprise.
The arsenal.
But
Well, how
Skorak
about-
wanted
how
to say something.
But yeah, like you ask for drinks and you see Lamed now like has to bring drinks both to fucking Spike and to you. And it's like going full like she's really fucking tired.
But she doesn't have to hurry up that much now, I feel bad. Like, we have nothing else to do, so...
Yeah.
Well, and as you guys are drinking your drinks and you hear the front door open and Spike talk to someone.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Can we try to... Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna walk towards their conversation. Oh, yeah, and I check who it is.
You see it's a delivery man. There's like about 8 pizzas.
Kaidra, did you order pizza again?
Hey, it's not mine today. The joke was running dry, so it's not me.
It's not okay. Like,
Yeah, you see, he takes the pizzas. There are also a few drinks, and he kind of like he walks up and is like, "Fuck, let me." Right. Alright, they're mates. So, since you guys don't kill me, I am going to fuck. This is nowhere near. I am so far off. Wow.
It was perfect.
Yeah. Since you guys didn't kill me and all, decided to, get you something. And he kind of just kind of motions towards the pizzas.
Okay, but before you say anything, is one of them a pineapple pizza?
No.
I'm happy. I'm absolutely happy about this.
Thankfully.
You have taste.
He's not sacrilegious.
Thank
We don't have to defend ourselves right now, so we don't need pineapple pizza.
Yeah, I'm just happy to hear Aussie Rec again.
Alright, wait.
I'm very sorry to all the Australians fucking listening. Alright then. And he kind of like takes the pizzas, goes on a table. You see like Lamed finally stops bringing drinks, and yeah, you see Mem and Asia also get from a side, and Asia looks, you know, quite better. You know, you see she doesn't have her robotic arm. You know, like it's probably out to like do maintenance, so she's kind of like bandaged up the like, you know, the stump. But she seems comfortable enough. You know, she just has her right hand to do stuff. And, yeah. So you all sit around the table and, you eat pizza and steak.
Nice.
And, you know, towards the end of the night, Semblance kind of joins you for a bit. You know, doesn't do much, and...
Yeah. We told her
I-
what happened.
So at the beginning of when we sat down, Helbert asked Lamed to also join.
Oh.
You see Lamed bows very deeply and is like, Mister, I cannot do that. It is against the code of the company. I am an employee, you are the board.
So then take it as an order, please.
You see she kind of like looks up with her one visible eye, and like she seems puzzled, but she sits down very meekly and like doesn't talk to anyone, but she sits down.
And while she,
Huh?
real quick, while she walks up to the table where everyone is, Herbert is gonna be like, and I have one more special request. Please don't bow before me.
Yes, sir. Immediately bows. And then spends like a minute profusely apologizing for bowing. But yeah, you see even Mem like kind of joins at a moment. He kind of like sits in the bar and like, you know, just watches you since, you know, mask.
Mem gets no stakes. I mean, Mem gets no.
Mem gets no stakes. And I don't know, how do you feel, guys? I feel like with that, as you guys finish your, you know, pizza steak night and everyone goes to sleep with 6 days left until the big gala.
Hell yeah. Nothing went wrong. Nobody
Yeah.
did any mistake that will lead to further consequences in the future. What a great session.
I got 15
I
kills today, so I'm not
We're
complaining.
gonna die next week.
I think this is where we should cut the session. Sorry, this one was a
Can I-
bit shorter, but there was supposed to be a semblance in there, and you know, overall, with Polarisu being there, I didn't want it to be too long. You know,
Yeah.
do too much.
It's better.
Can I
Otherwise,
get-
yeah.
Can I get one more post-credit scene before the actual thing ends?
Oh, go right ahead, my dude.
So, once the whole evening kind of like comes to an end and so on, and everyone starts walking off, I make sure to walk up to Asia,
Mm-hmm.
hand her the bundle that I was having with me the entire time, and just say like, "This is for you. Make sure to wash the cape before you return it," and walk off.
You see, she kind of like she seems puzzled for a moment, looks inside. Huh.
Yeah, Helbert didn't wait for a reaction from her, so.
Yeah. She didn't give much of one, but yeah, she acknowledged that. And with that, I think in Arknights Independent Contractors Session 3 is officially over.
Guys, I have the best thing. Check the stream, check the stream. The best thing.
Oh?
Oh, I can't type my mobile data.
I just worked on it for the past 20 seconds. Wait, it's a little bit scuffed.
I can see it.
Hey, nice. Hey, we got fucking credits.
Was it good enough? I think I did a good
Yeah.
job there. That was good. That was good. So,
Nice.
Nice.
yeah,
Uh,
credits are important, guys.
credits are very important. I like how they were literally, you were like dragging them.
Yeah.
Oh, that was amazing. Like, you know, you should have had like a green screen explosion somewhere in there. That was amazing.
Wait, yeah.
But yeah, so we're closing today's session. But remember, guys, there is a post-session VC that we will be doing. And you know, we hope you all enjoyed it. And make sure to be there next week for the continuation of this frankly absurd story that is being unfolded right here.
Man, without Polarisu, we did not accomplish anything.
Yeah,
that was wild.
I meant it when I said that he might be the missing piece, honestly.
But,
Polarisu is the Amir of the group.
but yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I started so hard today.
But yeah, so goodbye from Skorak.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from Para.
Goodbye for me as well.
I'm not saying goodbye. You don't get one.
And with that, we will end the stream. Goodbye, guys.
Bye bye.
See ya.